Now that was an incredible week in the market, and there are two things I hope. I hope that your portfolio did as well as the market did this week. And the second is I sincerely hope you've been paying attention to what we've been doing here. Hey, it's Friday after the bell. Let's go count our money. Greetings, and salutations to you, my brothers and sisters of the stock trading world. I welcome you into Friday After the Bell because it was an outstanding week. I hope that your portfolios were just flowing with money and you were putting them on and taking them off, cashing them in. Everything that you did this week, I hope it was a winner because it was a very strong week and we saw the stocks going up, up, and up. The SPY index, the SPOOs, all the indexes were up. You know, the Russell struggled a little bit, but had huge days and everything, and so did the IWM. But also, you know, we have a huge news and a huge opportunity coming up after this recap, so don't go anywhere. Stick around for it. But as far as the recap, let's do some old business. You know, I don't want to keep belaboring a point, so APLD was one stock that we talked about a month ago, getting in, and I really sincerely hope you got in on that because APLD is just ripping it up. It had just been ripping and tearing. It's up about 60% over that time. Some more old business. We have Fuel Cell coming out. That's up over 130% since we've been talking about it. We've been talking about space stocks, and oh my God, space stocks have been a huge winner. Huge winner. Rocket Labs is just, what do we got on Rocket Labs? Up over 100% since we've been talking about it. All these things have just been absolutely paying out, not only if you just bought the stock, but if you've just been running options on them, you've been cashing out very well on these. You know, we've got the drone sector that we've been mentioning. You know, I've been running puts and doing fantastic puts on naked puts on UMAC. UMAC has been treating me very nicely. We had a big drop, big drop, 10% or so in RCAT. Wonderful time to get in because they have some sweet premium going on in RCAT for a $10 stock. And, you know, I've got puts running in there. So the drone sector is still alive. The space sector is more than alive with SpaceX coming out. Go back and watch our SpaceX video and get all the points of interest in that and all the plays that might be, you know, laying in wait that you don't even realize. Let's talk more about it. Let's go. You know, the put options have just absolutely been gold this week. You know, we see a market that's running up and running up and running up. You know, we don't want to try to step in front of a moving train. Let's just follow it up. We sell the puts, it jumps up, we get rid of the puts, we sell another one, we just keep rotating this in, and the whole time we're just collecting premium. Premium after premium after premium. The premium has been flowing on all these puts this week, you know, especially on these great stocks that have just been going parabolic. And it's working out well. You know, it's great for small accounts because we have so many of these great trades that have, like RCAT, for a $10 stock. You have a perfect trade in there for a very small account, even $5,000 account. That's a great trade for you right there. And hey, even the fur traders got in this week. The Chewy dropped to $20 a share. So now the fur traders are even in on some Chewy puts and put spreads. So it's just been a great opportunity. You just keep playing the options. Don't try to overthink it. Don't try to go in too far, but just give what the opportunity is. If they're giving you put opportunities, then take put opportunities. If they're giving you opportunities on the call side, then take the call side. If you see a pullback in a stock that just keeps running and running and running, hey, don't be afraid to go in there and buy something on the call side. Protect it with selling something a little bit above it and see if you can make a couple bucks on it. Always play both sides of the market, but also play both sides. You know, you also want to be selling and buying. You want to mix them all together. There's only 4 strategies that we can buy or sell puts, buy or sell calls. So there has to be this blend of everything. And that's really where the strategies work. And that's where when you really understand that is when you really come to a good defense of your portfolio. Whenever things go wrong, you're able to get in and out of trades more fluently. You don't lose the money that you used to. You know, you recognize signals when it's time to leave. But that's a story for another time. But for this time, we've been having a great time. Everything's been going up. The sectors look really well. Financials are still lagging a little bit, but that's all right. They'll catch up. Keep an eye on them. Keep watching the financial market. You know, we've watched everything just kind of trickle up. The SPY, the indexes, the QQQs, you know, usually a little faster because they're in the tech sector, but you see everything moving up at a decent clip. And all you're going to hear about, I always warn you, all you're going to hear these bears coming out talking about interest rates or talking about how the Fed's pigeonholing Ho in or talking about, this, that, or the other thing. I don't care. Don't start watching the news now and get all fearful. Just play your hand. Play the hand that you're dealt. Play your risk tolerance and go at it. We can't sit here on the sideline waiting until all the lights are green before we head on to town, because we'll never leave for town if we wait for all green lights. We have to go, and I'm telling you, there is an opportunity right now that is an absolute full-on green light, and that's what you've been waiting for. Here it is. And lastly, and probably most importantly this week, I want to talk about what happened this week. And I don't know if you saw it or not, but quantum computing stocks got included into the government portfolio, as we like to call it. And because of this, they've just been going berserk. So let's look at them. Quantum computing received $2 billion in a government fund. $1 billion of it went to IBM. $100 million went to Rigetti. $100 million went to D-Wave. Global Foundries also benefited from it. What did they get? $375 million. But the point being is, these group of stocks got pulled into that portfolio, which every other stock that has ever done that has just gone parabolic. Please do not sleep on this opportunity. It's happening right now. The opportunity is going on. It's not speculation. The opportunity is happening. It happened Thursday. It happened today. Rigetti, let's look at the numbers that they're up for the week. So IBM up 20%. Global Foundries up 20%. D-Wave Computing up 40%. Rigetti up 40%. And this was in less than an actual full week. That the government portfolio thing went down about Wednesday, and then on Thursday it was off to the races. They went crazy. And I personally, thank the Lord, have been trading Rigetti for months. I've been in and out of Rigetti. It's a fantastic stock to actually trade ordinarily. And Rigetti at one time was at $40. And it has been beaten up and dropped down, cleared down to about that $20 range. Then all of a sudden now the government steps in and they're in the government portfolio. They've had a 40% increase in just a couple of days, and they're not near that $40 number still. So it's time, in my opinion, I'm going to keep on cleaning up on puts. I'm going to keep on cleaning up on the right side and maybe buy something on the left. But I'm telling you, do not sleep on this opportunity in the market. Look, everything else we've been talking about has just been going up and has paid out in spades. So there is no reason that this right here will do anything else. Let's look at what Intel. Intel's numbers, after they got taken into the government portfolio, has just been ridiculous. This year, since they've been in the government portfolio, they're up 220%. Intel was a terrible stock to trade. It was a pain in the hind end. It always gets you on the puts and everything else. It just didn't go anywhere around that $20 to $30 range. And all of a sudden now it's going up 220% year to date. It's because of this government portfolio that they get in. Many other stocks, look it up. Many other stocks have went in. And here are the stocks that are absolutely right there in the government portfolio. You need to be watching. You need to be in, and I'm already in it. I'm in it to win it. I'm not trying to tell you to do something I wouldn't do, and I wouldn't tell you to do anything financial advice anyway. The money's yours to win, lose, or draw. So you have to make your own decisions of what you're going to do in the stock market. But this is a opportunity presenting itself that's absolutely wonderful. So let's look at the stocks that you should be looking at. IBM, Global Foundries, D-Wave, Rigetti, and Inflection. Those are all the main stocks that got the cash, the traded ones, the popular ones. These are the stocks that I'm going to be watching. I highly recommend that you watch them too. And we're going to stay tuned to them. We're going to start tailing off of the space stocks that have treated us oh so well and everything else. We're not going to get out of them. We're still going to ride them, but there's no sense in keep on repeating. We're now going to move into, let's look at these quantum computings. And next Friday after the bell, let's see how well we did on this. Hey, I hope that you are listening. I hope that you are out there. And I appreciate you for tuning in. Don't sleep on these quantum stocks. I want you to make money. I want you to make tons of money. I want all of us to make money. Nobody's got all the money, so there's enough for all of us to go around. Hey, enjoy the holiday weekend, whatever it is you may do. Enjoy the day of rest. Enjoy the day of not trading, and have fun with your family, or have fun staying away from your family, whatever works out for you. I appreciate your time, and do have a fantastic long weekend. Here's to good trading.